Hello, I'm Stephen. I work for Positive Strength. I'm going to show you some exercises now to help improve our strength. Really important that we keep our muscles strong as they get weaker as we get older. We've got to keep them strong. So I'm just going to show you some exercises with a piece of exercise band. Hopefully you've got something like this around the house. You can improvise if you want to. Old pair of tights, some of the exercises you could probably do with a tea towel. So we're just going to go through a few all over body workout with the bands. Good idea to follow the warm up. My early video showed you some warm up exercises. The first exercise we're going to start with, if we can, we're going to come forward in the chair. We're going to sit up nice and tall, and we're going to do one for our back. So we're going to grab the band from underneath with our hands, palms up, a gap in between the band of about one hand width, and then we're going to pull the band apart and bring it in and hold, and whilst we're holding for the count of 4, we're making sure we breathe as normal and relax. And we're going to work through 12 of those for now. So we're going to pull that band apart and again holding as we bring it in. Nice and control with all of these strength training exercises. And as you start to go through a few of these, the feeling you want to get is that you can feel the muscles in your upper back working. It doesn't feel uncomfortable, but you're aware that the muscles are working as you're pulling the band apart. If you want to progress this exercise, you can do it in standing, if you feel comfortable with that. And you can also increase the number of sets you do. So instead of doing one set of 10, like we're doing now, you could do 2 sets or 3. We'll do 2 more of those. And pulling in, making sure you're holding it and breathing as normal. Okay, so that was for the upper back. The next one we're going to do is for the chest. So we're going to take that band behind our back, making sure it's just under your arms. Again, making sure we've got good posture when we're doing all these. Holding the band, we're going to bring the arms out to the front and back. So this is for our chest. And again, we're going to aim for 10 of those for now. If it feels a little bit easy, we can bring our hands a bit closer to our body. That just makes it harder, increases the resistance. If it feels too difficult, we can just slide our hands a little further out. And again, we should just feel that across the top of your arms and your chest. None of these exercises want to be uncomfortable, just a feeling that you're using some muscles as you're doing them. Excellent. Now we're going to go on to some leg exercises for our strength. First one we're going to do is one for our hips, our outer thigh. So to do that one, we're going to bring our feet and knees together, and we're going to bring that band and wrap it around the legs, making sure it's not too tight and not wrapped too much up. We're then, sitting nice and tall, going to take our feet and knees apart, so there's a small gap, and then our exercise is just simply to push out nice and controlled against the band, keeping the feet, as you can see, flat on the floor, so the movement isn't a lot. And as you work through those, and again for now we're going to go for 10, you should just start to feel that just on the outside of your thigh as you're doing that. Really important we keep the muscles around our hips strong. And 10 of those. It's good. Sticking with the legs, we're going to do the leg strengthening exercise. So for that we're going to place the band under the foot. So we just lift the foot, bring the band underneath. We're going to hold the band at round about knee height. So there's the right amount of resistance in there. We're going to sit up nice and tall, and we're going to lift the leg, bring the band to your hips, and then we're going to push out and down towards the floor till your heel is just above the floor and holding for a count of 4. That's it, and bring that back. So this is a leg strengthening exercise. Lifting, hands to hips, pushing out with that heel just above the floor. Keep working through those. And again, within this workout, we're going to look at doing 10 of everything. So again, going for 10. That's it. We'll do 2 more. Getting up to our 10. Lifting that leg, pushing out and down, and bringing it back. And then making sure we work the other leg exactly the same. Lifting that band up, bringing it under the foot again. Just making sure it's positioned right under the foot so it's not going to slip. Holding the band at round about knee height. So we're bringing that leg up, hands to the hips, and then pushing out and down towards the floor. That's it. And we're going for 10 of those again. 2 more. So bring that leg right up, pushing out and down, then just holding and bringing back down. Excellent. Okay, so we're doing 2 exercises there for our legs. We're going to go back to our arms now. So we're going to put the band onto the floor. We're going to start off, this is just 1 arm at a time. We've got the band, again we're holding that at knee height. We've got our thumbs up, we're sitting nice and tall. This is the arm curl, so it's working your biceps, so working the lifting muscles, so anything you do around the house that involves lifting, this is going to make it easier. So we're sitting tall, and then we're just lifting that hand towards your shoulder, keeping your elbow in, and bringing that up nice and controlled as we do that one. Important you don't wrap the band around your hand. And we're just working again up to 10. And then we'll just move on to the other arm. So we're going to move that band across, making sure our feet are both firmly planted on that so it doesn't loosen and come up. Sitting up tall, again with our thumbs up, our elbows into our side, good posture. We're bringing that hand up towards the shoulder. As you're doing strength work, we should be looking at doing this minimum of twice a week. So try and do something that involves strength training twice a week. It might be dumbbells, a piece of band. You could even improvise and use a bottle of water, anything else you might have around the house that you can safely use. But keeping strong is really important. And then the final band exercise we're going to do is the wrist strengthener. So we're going to take that band, this time we're just going to fold it in half again. Again, making sure we've got good posture. We're going to put one hand on top of the other. We've got our elbows out to the side, and then we do a twist and squeeze, bringing our forearms together. And a hold in the middle. Twist and squeeze. So the wrist strengthener, really important, helps with our grip strength, helping to do things around the house, so getting bottle tops off, anything you might need to do which involves grip strength, this is really good for. And also to keep our wrists strong, in case we do have a slip or a trip or a fall, we want our wrists to be strong so we don't hurt them if we do have a fall. Okay, And one last one of those. So that completes the band work for today. So that's our strength training. So a nice 10-minute workout. Try and do that twice a week. Thank you.